Yeah, Mick here, from Macquarie, northern New South. Just out on the mower yesterday, just mowing a few bits and pieces, just with the hustler. Mowing it down here, just in amongst a few of the heavier dead timbers. And I was looking at them, sussing them out yesterday on... Oh, there's me boys barking. They got the shits. Looking at this fella again. It's a big tree. He's got a lot of dead wood up there, and I'd love to drop him. But I think if I drop him, I could end up wearing one of those branches on my head, so it's not worth it. Now, whether he'd been hit by lightning or whether he's just died from the drought they had 6 years ago down here, there's a blaze up the side there. Now that could just be just the bark opening up and starting to shed the bark, which it probably is because it's been dead for a fair while. Stringy bark, but oh, they're not happy. There's another one there. We got trees here everywhere. I was mowing down in amongst this, just a little bit of a track just to run around on me TDR. But today, am I having back trouble? Oh, it is a shocker. Just trying to walk it out. We're pretty cool down here this morning. I haven't got my gloves or anything on, but I got all the attire on. So we're down just under 3 degrees Celsius. Wallabies. I just went out on my electric push bike to give it a bit of a run. Thought I could sort of do me back out a bit, but not in this life. I got the Jenny going. Just thought I'd top up, give her a bit of a run. I'll go and switch it off shortly. It'll be charged it up quick because we've got a good sunny day here so far. So I've got a few dead trees I've got to drop here. A couple against the fence line. Because I don't want them to go into Barry's place. There's a little dead apple gum there, but he's a nothing. Don't even know what it burns like. The best burning stuff we got here that I can see is probably this grey gum. Burns a fair bit better than the stringy bark because it's just a drier type timber, I think. Seems to be to me anyhow. The odd bloodwood, but they're few and far between. And the box burns well. Brush box or grey box or whatever it is, I'm not sure. But, oh gee, I tell you, I thought I was going to be doing a bit today, but I'll do a little bit of brush cut and a little bit of push mow on the salve. But I can tell you now, this bloody nerve in my back, it's giving me hell. It is giving me hell. Got to order some more parts for this old girl. Probably just show you. Got all the little harbour part on the right hand side. And there's a seal I've got to replace. There's my main culprit for leaking oil. There it is there. So there's the planetary gears there. Planetary gears fit inside that hub there. There's the housing the wheel connects to there. Pretty substantial. Oh, I'll lift that up for you. There's that there, look at that. Big bearing runs off the axle. It comes out from the centre of the diff. It's on 2 universal joints, which I'll show you when I get the other hub off. But then they run in that there, which, oh geez, I tell you, you. That sciatic nerve, man, oh man. It's a pretty hefty little bit of kit, this. So there's another bearing runs in there. The big one on the other side. They're both big, substantial bearings. What new ones are those? Oh, God. But, I tell you, that is sore. So, yeah, I just got to get this this apart, get that new seal in there, and effectively tap out a few threads. I've already tapped them out, run a tap through them just to clean them out. Then I'll put a bit of pressure on them. There was a bit of a hump in them. The threads had pulled a bit, so I think I can get away with just on the pin. I think on the top I can just file off where it's pulled the threads a little bit, and I think that's what's working it loose. And if I can't get it tight, I'll just tap some bigger bolts into there, and then that'll cure the problem. It's really not a big drama, except I've got to buy myself a puller. Actually, I'll get on the other side because that's all covered up. On the tie rod end, because I don't want to be belting that cast piece of hub there. So the last thing I want to do is bust that out. So I've got to, on the other side, I've got to tap out. I'll get a puller and I've undone the nut on the other side, see, like that nut, and I will, in the process, get that other off that steering shaft, off that steering link. Yeah. Oh yeah. And so there, got new bolts. That's a fine thread, but it's a coarse thread. I got all new bolts for it sitting in the ute, because a lot of these threads are pulled. You can see there when they've been loose, and there's been a bit of a concoction of different bolts. These are actually a little bit longer, and I'll probably just have to grind them down a bit, or maybe just put I've got smaller spring washers to go on to widen it out a bit. Use every single thread I can get down into the housing, the better, and I might not even have to tap them. These ones here are the plate on the outside of the planetary. They've just got to be cleaned up, and there's a bit of a mishmash of bolts there too at different distances onto how far they go in. So realistically, I've probably got to wind these out, and I've got to wind these ones in once that nut's wound out, clean them up, wind them in, and then nip up the outside nut. Got new washers all for that, new high tensile 8th grade spring washers, or high quality ones anyhow. Same as these, and new these are 8 grade bolts, 8.8. See on them? I think that's what it says. So they're good quality. Most of those things are all made in China these days. They've really stepped up to the plate. There's no doubt about that. Oh, I can hear a jet going over. Oh gee, I'll tell you, this old back, I was going to split up a bit of firewood here. Won't be doing that today. Come and have a little walkie with me. Just come and have a little walkie. I just love being out in the country. Whoops. Oh, sorry about that. That was a bit of a fart. Oh, it just happens when you get older, especially when you're pushing it out. Oh, God. Oh. So here's my little pile I got. And then I've got some more some more stuff. I got a couple of old posts there I've got to drop, which not sure, you know, that could be an iron bark there, that one, those two, not that one. That's obviously gum. That very well could be the colour of that. You could say that's iron bark. Or it might be just seasoned, more seasoned, because it's very seasoned, because it's been up about 8 or 10 years, because it was to my little shed. It was the post for there, but they were eaten out with white ants. As you can see, one's got a pipe in it, and there's all bits and pieces of them all around here. Look at that one, you know, all stuffed. I put a bit of sump oil on them to try and stop them. Drilled holes in them and pumped them full down bottom, but they had the whole one there was completely eaten out. He only had about, oh, you've seen it on one of my old videos, but anyhow, I've got to split this, but I'm not doing that today. I don't know what I'll be doing today. Get really bored real quick, so I like doing stuff. I like doing shit. I like doing stuff. I was doing a bit of mowing here yesterday, and that's really arced up the old back. Here's a couple of little bits of firewood there. Some of that stuff's seasoned, but a lot of it's not. Like, you can see, like, that's clearly not seasoned. That's a bit of stringy bark. That's a bit of gum there. So yeah, there's a few different species here. That yellow stuff's a stringy bark. And that there, is even the odd bloodwood, but not much. But anyhow, this is what we got. I'm going to get my hustler in here as soon as it dries up a bit, because we've had a lot of rain. As soon as it dries up a bit. That's Stinking Roger. Don't know the technical name for it. I only know it's Stinking Roger, and I really don't care about the technical name because it all gets too technical. So I'm not a technical type 1 war truck. Hay trigger. Yeah, so I think they might be going to have a bit of a burn this winter through the timbers here, and that'll mean burning up all that wood there, which would be some beautiful firewood in there, but firewood's not a problem here, so that's a big fire break down through here. I think it's 30 to 40 metres wide all the way down through here, right up to the next door neighbour's gate. So I think that I need to get in and mow this all down as soon as it dries out. Just do the good neighbourly thing, because it's good enough to let me pull a lot of the, not much of what's over there, but at least half a dozen of the trees here from all these stumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. What's that? 11. At least 10 trees in here. So good neighbours, they want to mow that down, because that Stinking Roger's come up from me moving the tractor over it, and I'd say it was just seeded in the ground, and the next thing you know, she's germinated, and look what we got. So I'm going to get that down before it gets too much longer. Look, I'm going to leave it at that. That's 14 minutes of waffle. Time gets away when you're enjoying doing what you're doing. Look at that. What a bloody beautiful spot. All down there. I wonder why it's like spending so much time down here, eh? What a beautiful place. Oh, that's a big bloody apple gum there. That one there, straight ahead, beside that stringy bark, so to the right hand side of that stringy there, that is a big apple gum. There's another two dead trees there. One on the left hand side I can fall probably down this way, or probably in between the trees there, but the other one might be a problem, because he's lean, and he could end up having to just go down on his own accord, that one, and when he takes the fence down, I'll fix the fence up and cut him up, drag him here, there and everywhere with the tractor. That'll be another lot of firewood. But look, I'm going to leave it at that. Another dead one there, that little fella. So you've got the one on the left, the big one on the left, and the little one on the right. He's all dead in the head. Better go and inspect him actually. You've got plenty of trees to cut down. Swano Mick from Macali. He's all have a lovely, beautiful day, just like I'm going to, because it's a stunning day here. And we'll just see how we get on with this back. This sciatic, left-hand sciatic nerve. Swano Mick out.